Dave from the Redneck Garage. It's day 2 of building the building in the back here, and I've been busy. I've been moving stuff. I've been getting exercise, losing weight, on a diet. Lost 10 pounds already. Trying to get rid of this, right? Let's take a look at what's going on today. All right, so I took the pallets apart. I've been moving all this crap over, figure out what it is anyway. Got some blocks. Here's the floor that it came with, and we're not going to be using this, but I needed a place to assemble everything, so I went ahead and put the treated 2x4s down and these boards down to be able to put the rafters together and the walls together and all that, and that'll be a great assembly point for that. Lean them up on the fence or something, heck, I don't know. I will say this, I uncrated this thing yesterday, got all the extra stuff off that was the floor, and I will say this thing actually is really a pretty thorough kit. It comes with all the nails and screws and all the other junk you need. So I won't be using all these nails that came with it, but some of them are returnable to Home Depot. I'm going to be using the nail gun, a Hitachi angle nailer, but it's pretty complete. It came with just about everything you need. I'm going to be starting on putting the roof trusses together, and that'll be an experience. Alright, these are the roof rafters. You make a little jig, see those blocks, and it kind of holds it in place a little bit. Now I got to put the gussets in, and I always use little liquid nails on it to give it a little more structural stability. Alright, there's one roof rafter completed. Now I got to build 3 more of them. Awesome! I'm so excited. Not. Alright, so no matter how many times you go to Home Stinking Depot, I've already been once today, thought I got everything, and I got to go back to get some nails because the nails that I have for my nail gun are too long and it will just nail it into the wood flooring that I'm building on. So I'm going to go get some shorter nails, and then hopefully I can go back and finish all the roof trusses, but it needs some bigger nails than the 15-degree Hitachi ones. Alright, just a little bit ago I told you I would put up some videos of people that visited the Redneck Garage, and this is just going to be one of them, and you just never know who's going to drive by. Hey, it's Dave from the Redneck Garage. I'm up out here with Tom and his YJ. He's up here from Birmingham. What are you doing up here?
I was getting my guitar.
He's getting his guitar. He's got a Martin, and Martin screwed him.
Well, it costs $250 to get unscrewed.
All right. So he's got a really beautiful Martin, but he brought by his YJ, and we took a look at one of the locks. Actually, that was an easy fix. We didn't even really have to do much because just like a Jeep, it was still working. We just had to lube it up a little bit. But let's take a look at his YJ. All right, Tom, tell us about the YJ. We want the history, everything. Give it to us.
Well, I bought it in 1987.
You believe that? He bought it new.
And I bought it so I could get out to California with a U-Haul.
Wow.
And you know, I've kept it up pretty well the last 30 years. The last 10 years it's been sitting, and I decided it was time to breathe some life back into it. So.
Wow. So you didn't drive it for 10 years, or you just drove it once in a while?
It was very much a secondary car.
Yeah.
And my brother had it in Kansas City for a couple of years.
Cool. He had it painted. He got a really good deal on the paint job. I think, what, $1,800?
Yeah, rhino lining and all the body work. There's a couple of rust spots that are gone now.
That is awesome. Because the paint materials were probably $500 easy. Looks gorgeous. Engine was rebuilt?
Engine was replaced.
Replaced, okay.
Around 95. I had some work done on it down here, and I guess the guy didn't realize that I was living up north.
Yeah.
Put enough antifreeze in it, so the first hard freeze we had.
Oh, cracked block.
It cracked the block and had to get a whole new one from Jasper.
Yeah.
And it's been great.
Jasper makes great motors. Oh yeah, this is the old Canadian bird right here. This is a 258. Same as Devin's Jeep. If you remember when we worked on Devin's Jeep, and you can see all this crap right here. All that garbagey junk shit stuff. Right here is your plunger. That was the worst ignition system that they ever had. Now here I'm dogging on his Jeep, but it was a bad system. You can see all these vacuum ports up here. If he wanted to increase his gas mileage, what he would need to do is put a fuel injection kit on it, and that would help quite a bit. Probably get 2 or 3 miles per gallon, but it runs like a top, so you know, whatever.
So the engine and the transmission and the suspension have all been changed out, you know.
Yeah, he's done a lot of work to it. I love those white tires. Those are cool. They look really throwback.
They're factory. They're, you know.
Yeah. Did you have to get them painted?
I had to get them
sandblasted?
Sandblasted and then powder coated.
Wow, those look great. Interior is spot on. He's got a locking Tuffy box, one of those Tuffy security boxes. It's got factory air, full gauge set. Man, and I'm telling you, man, this Jeep is in great shape. It is beautiful.
And the clock works.
And the clock works. So you don't often see a YJ in this good a shape. I think it looks just outstanding. All new suspension. Got a couple little rust spots on the frame we talked about, but other than that, man, this thing is in beautiful shape. So thank you for bringing it by and let me take a look at it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So you headed, yeah, you headed back to Birmingham?
Yeah, I got to check on my dog, rescue him from himself.
Oh, there you go. All right, man. Well, I wish you safe travels and thanks for coming by the Redneck Garage.
Absolutely. Thanks.
I tell you, I was super impressed with his Jeep. It was just absolutely gorgeous. He had done a lot of work to it, and you know what? Thumbs up. I'm going to get back to building this stinking building. You know, when you go to Harbor Freight or order something on Amazon, even eBay, sometimes you get just disappointed because the tool turns out to be just a hunk of garbage. I ordered this on Amazon. It's a Numax nail gun. When we started my house remodel, it was like 79 bucks. I'll double check the price. I'm going to put a link down below. This gun right here for $79 has been a rock star. I've dropped it off the roof. I'm using it to build this building. And let me tell you, using this as opposed to like a hammer is like 100 times faster and way less effort. I love this gun. Now this gun is a 21 degree nail, which looks like this. And the only drawback to this setup here is that you can see that the spacing is pretty wide in between here. So you do have to load the gun more than say like a Bostitch or Hitachi or something like that, just because the width of the nails. However, the nails aren't very expensive and you can get them at Home Depot. That's the only drawback to this gun that I've found, is the fact that you have to load it a little bit more often than the ones that are like really close or have the paper in the between. But let me tell you, this thing has been outstanding, and for 79 bucks, I got my money's worth. All right, the light's starting to fade. I'm on my low carb Michelob Ultra, and I'm gonna have to start picking up and putting a tarp over everything because it's supposed to rain the next couple of days. I'll probably do just a little bit more, but the only variation I had to building the building is on those gussets. Go ahead and put liquid nails on them before I nail them down, because that certainly can't hurt, and for sure it will make those bonds stronger where the plywood goes over the beams. And whatever, if you can make something stronger by squirting a little glue on it, so be it. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting cleaned up. Keep watching. This thing's coming together slowly, ever so slowly. I'm David from the Redneck Garage. Keep turning wrenches.